you start seeing this girl. Have you asked her about her body count?
There is not a single human in my entire life that I've ever come in contact with that unless it was for the dumbest content that I regret saying where I've said, yo, what's your body? How fucking stupid of a fucking question is that?
But don't you think at a certain point in the relationship, it becomes normal? Because I've spoken to multiple girls. Lena's assistant goes on a date with a random guy and tells us that the guy asked her on the first date what her body count was. That blew my mind.
It just seems insecure to me.
To me, that means that you should be excluded from ever getting pussy from this person that you just asked that. If you ask that on a first date. Now, a month, 2 months into the relationship, you start really hanging out and stuff. Then it starts to feel like maybe more of a normal question. But why would a girl ever give you an honest answer if she knows that you're going to use this against her?
It's just, maybe I'm just, listen, sometimes I like to assume that maybe I'm just very different. Because that's also an important thing. And not to keep harping on it, but it goes back to what I said earlier about the differences between all of us as humans. Different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of us are different people. Mm-hmm. Because of the shit that I've done in my life, the mistakes that I've made, because I'm such an imperfect human who I like to believe that nowadays, and I think I've gotten a pretty, unfortunately, I've either miscommunicated my way into a little bit of a weird, feelings towards me of a greater public outside of my audience. But I am a good person, bro. I wake up, I truly, truly try my best to do as little harm on this planet as possible, to brighten people's days, to be positive, and more than anything, to be empathetic with people's past and to understand that people are up against shit that we don't understand. Mental demons, socioeconomic demons, family abuse, sexual abuse, traumatic, shit from their past that shapes things that they're doing now or in the past that they may be ashamed of. But who the fuck am I to go fucking judge somebody or to call a girl a fucking whore? Like, me pointing a fucking rock at you, you'd have to point 100. But imagine a girl asked me my body count. That's disgusting.
I have no idea.
That is fucking
you
disgusting.
Even know?
No fucking clue. And I'm not proud of that. Yeah. which is why the conversation I have with a woman when we first start to talk is not as conversational as it is awareness based. Is this girl currently a whore?
Right.
That's a conversation I'm having with myself. I'm not asking her. Right. I'm observing.
I'm going to figure this out on my own. I'm not going to ask you because you're the worst person to ask.
You feel me? Or maybe she's not. Maybe she is telling the truth, but I'm still going to verify based on my trusted resources in whatever city you come from, what your activities and actions from the past and currently look like.
Okay, but I never asked Elena her body count, but I did tell her early on when we started seeing each other, I said, if you fucked anybody who I'm around, who's relevant in my field,
that's more
way different.
Conversation.
Way different.
And I'm not going to get mad at you about it, but I need to know. If it's a guy who used to come to my bike shop all the time that I know his first name, I want to know, because that shit could actually be really awkward for me.
For sure.
Got a couple of names, no big deal. We moved past it. But there's a level to which you kind of need to know that.
Especially like within your like pretty decent circle. Like maybe,
yeah.
You know
if
what
you
I'm saying?
fuck Jeff Whittick and you're not going to tell us, then we need to know. We need to know, because that'd be very weird for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Circle or industry, right? Or it doesn't.
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
and that's the problem. You're in so many industries, so many industry adjacent.
We're just in such at the end of the day, like men are so ego driven, right, and so pride driven that the idea that another chick or that another dude like might have fucked your girl is like problematic, right? Because like. Then you start asking yourselves questions like, was it better than mine? You know what I'm saying? And I will get into your, because that's a great segue, right? But it's just become very strange, right? It's just become a very strange time, and it's very unrealistic to imagine this prerequisite of purity in the other human. And also, like, once again, I just say it, like, people can believe whatever they want. If what you believe is based on some sort of religious background or something that you study, I have no problem. I'm not out here trying to like really, really shun people and be like, don't do that. But for me personally, to ever be that concerned with what someone did in their past, if I know right now for a fact maybe it's because of who I am as a man. Maybe it's because of my ability, my capabilities and how I'm throwing down. Maybe it's because of whatever, right? Clout, whatever you want to say. I always feel very secure in my relationships, always. The day that starts to feel different, where I start to feel like, yo, maybe we got a problem here, I just walk away. You know what I'm saying? That's your job as a man, is to make decisions about your girl's current character and then base your decisions off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like some numbers, if you meet a girl and you fall in love with her, as you said earlier, and you have those feelings and she's mature and, you know, this girl was making my bed the first time she came to my house, folding clothes, making me Cuban coffee, like really, really being mature and respectful. Yo,
she's Cuban?
Cuban.
She's an island girl.
Yeah, I said to her, I said, yo, next week I'm going on a trip to Oktoberfest in Munich with Corinna Kopf and Stella Anal Princess Berry.
Shout out Anal Princess.
And she said, okay, have fun.
We're
already months in. No, of course, there's moments of weakness, there's moments of whatever, but it's delivered maturely, it's delivered properly. Yo, this picture that you posted here was a little bit like, let's talk about it. If there's a reason you had to post it, like, let me know. Let's just figure it out together. Like, bro, this girl is fucking mature, way beyond her years. More mature than me. That's not hard.
That goes a long way with me, too, because it's just like, if you're just in this industry and in this world, it's like, you're just gonna be in a lot of situations. And I know rapper dudes who spend their entire life arguing with their girlfriends.
So whack.
Because they have to shoot music videos with a bunch of models. They have to go to the strip club as part of their career. There's a shitload of girls in their dressing room, even if it has nothing to do with them. Now, a lot of these guys are cheating all the time as well, which makes it even more complicated.
I don't do that, and that's another thing. I've never cheated. I've never been a cheater.
But you will take a successful dude who has a great thing going with him career-wise, and they will spend the entirety of their career dealing with a girl who just wants to yell at them for the girls that they're around. And I've seen it a million times. And to me, this seems like the greatest waste of your potential that I could possibly imagine, for you to be at the height of your career and you're just being tormented by this woman.
We just hit 600,000 subscribers on the Clips channel right here. We're trying to get to 700, so you know what to do. Smack that red button and subscribe. Appreciate you.